Welcome to Silver Bar Stacker, folks. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their Friday. That's right, folks. Today is Friday, and thank goodness it is the end of the week. I hope you guys and gals are looking forward to the weekend up ahead, and I hope you had a great work week. Now, I was super excited a couple days ago because I actually opened up this package that you see here right in front of you, and honestly, I was just in my unpacking mode. I am sometimes picking up a lot of things, sometimes dropping off a lot of things, sometimes doing a little bit of both. And so sometimes when I'm picking up a lot of things, I am just kind of in unpacking mode. It's just kind of almost, it used to be kind of like an event. And, you know, a lot of my earlier videos were unboxing videos. And that's kind of what I guess you could say I was known for back in the day, because I was just uploading an exorbitant amount of unboxing videos. But now it's just kind of like almost a routine now to unbox things. So I was routinely doing some unboxing of some new pickups, like these kind of new pickups that you see here in front of you. And I actually didn't realize that this is something that is not something that I had ordered. So it's actually a gift here from the community, and so it was extremely, extremely exciting to be able to receive this, because I opened it up and it was a complete surprise. There was a nice personalized letter here. It was actually from a viewer here who has watched quite a few of our videos, and they are a long-term, probably a much longer-term collector of USVI Ingot Company pieces, and perhaps, you know, they have a more extensive collection of USVI pieces perhaps than I do. But I can tell you one thing, is that they're a serious USVI Ingot Company stacker collector, because, you know, they were very thankful, I guess, that I had uploaded a lot of videos that related to that topic, specifically about that specific refiner, because it kind of helped them as a collector fill in some of the gaps maybe for the pieces that just kind of intrigued them, and that's why they have been collecting them for such a long time. And so somebody who is kind of serious about stacking, I can tell you one person that comes to mind, Silverstruck. He is very serious when it comes down to storage solutions for his particular pieces. I know he has a lot of videos where he covers kind of like, oh, let's make a guardhouse box, let's get everything into airtight capsules, and so he's very, very particular about the way that he stores his items. And so this individual in the community who had actually sent me this mystery package, a mystery gift. I mean, they had sent this to me priority shipping. They spent over $10 to ship this thing to me, and boy, I'm so thankful, because it's such a very, very awesome gift. And really, this gift here has so much utility, so I'm super excited to unbox this a second time and really just show you what it is that was sent to me. And we'll go ahead and read the letter here. I have kind of covered up the name so that, you know, I can protect the privacy of the person who sent this to me, but it's a very, very nice letter, and I think we should just read through that letter very quickly, and then I can show you what's in this box. It's not a silver item, folks. Now, we were just talking about storage solutions, and so this is a very, very interesting storage solution for a piece that is very, very near and dear to my heart, because it is something that we primarily specialize in here on the silverbarstacker.com website. Now, here at SBS, you know that we love the Engelhard stuff, we love the Johnson Matthey stuff, we love the USVI Ingot Company stacker stuff. These are probably our three favorite refiners to collect stuff by. And so this particular letter and this particular item that we have in this box actually pertains to the latter, USVI Ingot Company pieces, and specifically these 1 ounce chunkers that you see here right in front of you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read this awesome letter from our friend here in the community, who is actually a viewer here as well. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Now, they say here, Dear Silver Bar Stacker, I just wanted to reach out and say thank you and hello. I have been a long-time hoarder of USVI ingots, but did not know much about them. I just like the shape and the fact that they made nice, neat stacks in my safe. And I would say I agree. There's something about the USVI Ingot Company stackers that is just very, very satisfying, and it's never satisfying to just have one. You really just got to have multiple, and it's a very, very satisfying thing to be stacking. The shape is very unique and very original, and they are in fact the original stackers. You see other companies such as Scottsdale Mint, they make the stackers as well, the modern stackers, but USVI Ingot Company made the original stackers. Okay, so they're really, really nice because they do indeed make neat stacks in the safe. So anyways, then I started looking on YouTube and I found your site and a few others that were talking about USVI. Since then I've learned a lot more and even cataloged my collection to look for some of the rare varieties. Now that's something interesting because we have a lot of those rare varieties available here on the silverbarstacker.com website. Not all of them. There's some extremely rare ones. There's some that I don't even have a single example of. But with that said, there's a lot of availability on the silverbarstacker.com website. I would say out of all the silver bullion stores out there, everybody has their own specialty. I would say that we tend to frequently always have things available and in stock by USVI Ingot Company, from very common pieces such as these 1981 A-Mark stackers to very, very rare pieces by the same refiner. So let's go ahead and continue on, because it seems that because we have that availability on the site, maybe we've written a couple of blog posts perhaps on the topic, and we've definitely uploaded a lot of videos on that topic. They were able to learn a little bit more about these particular pieces. So let's go ahead and continue to read on. Thank you for all the information that you've put out on USVI and other topics. It has been very helpful. Cool. And I know there's not a whole lot of people that watch my videos because truthfully, I know there's a lot bigger channels out there, and truthfully, I'm blessed because I have quite a few subscribers. Not that I'm not trying to toot my own horn because I do not have that many subscribers, but I'm actually very happy to have more than 1,000 subscribers. It's not something that I really celebrate. I don't go like, oh yay, let's do a gigantic giveaway and party because I got 1,000 subscribers. I don't, but it's very, very I'm very thankful that there's so many people that are into this tiny little niche of vintage silver. It's very cool that there's actually even 1,000 people out there who are interested in the topic. But truthfully, with that said, despite the fact that I have so many subscribers, my videos get very, very few views, and I think it's because they're very long format, they're quite nerdy, they're very, very dry, some could say. If you're not really interested in that topic, then they are very dry, but if you're interested in the topic, then they can be very useful and very interesting, actually. So that's the thing, is that I think there's a very, very small, it's not like all 1,000 of my subscribers are super into vintage silver and like to get into the depths of the weeds of all the very specifics. However, maybe out of those 1,000 there might be like 10 or 50 or 100 possibly that are super, super duper nerdy and into it, and so they might appreciate the 10, 15, 30-minute videos on certain topics. And I think maybe this person here is one of those such people. And so I know that it's not just him. There's maybe at least a few other people out there who are kind of regularly watching my videos, maybe all of Silverstruck videos, and some of the other people who are kind of into the vintage stuff. I'm sure they're watching those other channels very, very regular, and they don't miss a channel, they don't miss a video, and even if they don't watch them right away, they kind of at least try to get to them at some point. So anyways, that's good. It's good that there's actually people watching this stuff, because we do it just probably mainly for ourselves. I know I make my videos mainly for myself. I don't do it for you guys. It's a selfish thing. I kind of like to catalog what are my findings and stuff, but then it is useful for other people, which is why I upload it. But mainly I'm making my videos for myself, so I don't really care too much about the views. But it's nice to know that despite the fact that I'm just selfishly making the videos for myself, it's nice to know that other people are actually interested in it as well. I actually go back and kind of watch my videos sometimes as well, because I'm like, oh wait, what did I say? Oh yeah, that is interesting. Because a lot of these things that I find out right here with you. Okay, so anyways, why am I taking so long to get through this letter? Sorry about that. I recently added a couple of items from your store to supplement my stash. Wow. That's very nice to know, and thank you for the support, my friend. Now, one item I have not found yet is the USVI 1, the regular shape 1 ounce bar. Now, that is a very, very difficult bar to find, and I do happen to have one right here in front of us. Now, this is something that I have very, very infrequently seen. You almost never see these. They look almost like an Engelhard bar there on the back, but truthfully, I've never seen these available on the public market ever. And I got this in a private sale, and I had to pay up a very, 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 very pretty penny for it. But and you know, I wasn't able to get too many duplicates, and so this is a bar that is very, very, extremely infrequently seen. So he's saying one item he's not found yet is the USVI one, and let me tell you folks, this individual here has certainly been collecting USVI ingot company pieces for a lot longer than I have, and he himself has not found one yet. And it's something he's saying, you know, it's the regular shape 1 ounce bar. You know, he said if I saw one in the past, I would have missed it because of the normal shape. You know, and that's very true. You know, it's almost one that you wouldn't even, it's easy to miss, right? Because it doesn't look like those other chunky stackers. You get what I'm saying? And these are the kind of interesting ones that's kind of like, oh yeah, I want to pick these up anytime I see them, especially if they were at spot when spot was much, much lower, you know. But these, on the other hand, are easy to miss, right? So he's saying, you know, because it's only probably until he saw maybe one of my more recent videos, or perhaps one of Larry Large Stacks videos from several years back, that he realized, like, oh shoot, this is one that I need to keep an eye out on. And so there's not that many of these that pop up at all to begin with, is the issue. I've never seen one available publicly. So that's the story about this item that he's asking about, the regular shape 1 ounce bar. Okay, so is this one? It is the one I still need to add to have a full run. Have you seen many of them? So that's the answer to the question, is no, I've not seen many of them at all. So hopefully we will see more surface. Hopefully I can get at least one example here on the website. But like I said, I did have to pay up quite a pretty penny for that particular bar. Anyways, because I have so many, I had my son 3D print some USVI specific cases. Can you believe this? 3D print some USVI specific cases, and folks, that is literally why we're here. That is the purpose of this video, and it blew my mind as I was reading this. I had him do a box to hold 100. Oh my goodness. So this individual has 100 USVI ingot bars or more that he needs to store, and so he has him do a box. He had him do a box already. I thought actually this was in the making, but he actually had a box. He had to make a box already to hold 100. Oh my gosh, I need to get me one of those as well, maybe a couple, and a smaller box to hold 10 ingots. Wow. So the 10 ingot box is something he actually gave me a sample of, and I'm super excited to show you what that looks like. He's saying the 10 is great for organizing varieties and storage, and I would totally agree with that. This is very exciting to me because this is like almost an exclusive brand new product that he has custom made specifically for these specific bars. And oh boy, it is not just me and him who like these bars. I know there's a lot of individuals out there who love these bars and who stack these bars and who have multiple of these bars to store. And if you're anybody like Silverstruck, I know you love storage solutions, so I feel that certainly this is something that Silverstruck may be up his alley as well. So let's go ahead and continue to read on. So he's saying he thinks that the 10 is great for organizing varieties and storage, and I totally agree. I have him working on the flat USVI 2 variety next, and that is very exciting for me as well, because that is another bar which is a very uniquely shaped bar, so it's not just going to fit inside a normal tube. And so those flat bars that he's talking about are going to be these types of bars. There's one variety that says 1 troy ounce on top of it, and this is also another variety that says C. Ryan and Associates out of Seattle, Washington. So this particular bar is a stacking bar, but it's actually much, much thinner than these, and wider. You can see it's got a much wider face than these bars, right? So that's very interesting that he's got a storage solution in the making for these bars as well. So he's got a storage solution already created for the 100 of these stackers as well as 10 of these stackers, which I feel is much more practical for most people. And then there's one in the making for these flatter style bars, which is great as well. I'm interested in all of these. I'm interested in all 3 of these, but I'm excited to tell you that I've got a sample of the 10 one here. So that's exciting for me. So let's continue to read on. So I have included one of the standard 10 ingot boxes as a thank you. So I thank you. You don't need to be thanking me. I'm thanking you now for this. This is really great. Any feedback on the box would be welcome. I have been trying to convince my son to sell them, but I don't think he has much interest in setting up a store just for this. He is happy to print them if someone wanted to buy them. Now, I myself may be interested in buying these. Okay, I'm not sure what the price of these would be, and I may have to reach out to this individual to figure out what the pricing would be, but I may just figure out right now how to run a nice little fundraising flash sale here to raise some capital to purchase some of these tubes so that I can put some of these tubes here on my site for others to purchase. Now, I have a plan to initiate to hopefully generate some capital for this, and I will tell you about that plan here in a second. But let's read the rest of this letter. Any feedback on the box would be welcome, and I'm going to give feedback on this box, honest feedback on this box, because I've got a set of definitely 10 stackers here, and I'm going to test it on this tube here. I haven't tested it yet. I've never used this tube. It looks very cool, but I've never used it. So here's going to be my honest review on this, and we're going to see if it's worth actually dropping a fundraiser here on my silverbarstacker.com website or not. And if I feel that it's got the SBS Silv approval, then maybe we're going to have to feature this on the SBS website and have it available for some of the USVI Ingot Company diehards. All right, so let's go ahead and read the rest of this letter. There's one final remark he has here. Also, I have logged my varieties and assay numbers. Who is collecting that information? I would like to contribute my findings. Well, I'm officially going to take the task of collecting that information, and I'm going to have a log on the Silver Bar Stacker website, perhaps in our blog section. I'm going to create a blog post as soon as possible. Within this week, I'm going to create a blog post, and I'm going to log all of my known assay lot numbers, and you can go ahead, my friend, and contribute your findings to me. Go ahead and reach out to me on my contact form. That'll be silverbarstacker.com/contact. There'll be a contact form right there, and you can go ahead and just provide me with your full findings, your full assay lot number findings. Tell me everything, and I would love to hear it all, because then what I can do is I can go ahead and combine that with my findings, and we will have a running list, and whoever then also collects these bars can also contribute their findings to me. If you have any gaps that you need to fill in, provide me with some pictures, provide me with the list of assay lot numbers that you may have, provide me with the list of examples that you may have. Let's start getting a very, very nice refined blog post that is related specifically to USVI Ingot Company, and start making a very detailed log here. Just like all Engelhard likes to have a partial log here of known serial numbers, let's start getting really, really detailed, at least with respect to the USVI Ingot Company stuff. I'm very excited about it, and I do hope to hear from you soon about that, and I will be reaching out to you soon as well here as it relates to perhaps picking up a few more of these tubes if it is that I like them. So let's go ahead and check these out, my friend. Thank you so much for sending this. You are truly a gem of the community, and I really, really appreciate you very much. And here it is, folks. This is the tube that has been custom designed to hold 10 of these. And look right here, it says USVI Ingot. So it says right there on the top, laser engraved, and this holds 10. And one thing I'll tell you right off the bat, which I have tested out, I haven't tested out putting any bars in here, so I don't know how well it holds these, how snugly it holds them, or anything like that. But one thing I'll tell you is I know Silverstruck, when he uses his airtight capsules and puts his 1 ounce bars in them, he loves that squish sound. He loves that squish sound, and who doesn't love that squish sound? That is a very satisfying sound. Now, one thing I'll tell you that is extremely satisfying here, oh, I just love that sound right there. So that right there is extremely satisfying me. Opening and closing this, it's like a squish sound, so that's very good. So this thing is supposed to hold 10 ingots here. Let's go ahead and get 10 ingots out here. Let's see if it really does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. This is going to be the first test here. Let's put one of these in here. hard to get in there. Right off the bat. There we go. Oh, perfect. Easy to get in there. And it's got a little bit of give there. Now let's get these in exactly as they would be stacked. So far, so good. So far, we got 3 of them in there. Pretty easy to get them in there, honestly. It's not a pain at all, actually. It's very simple. So that installation is easy here. I do believe I did get 10 bars here. Looks like we're running out of space soon, so hopefully it really truly does hold 10 bars here. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna literally hold exactly 10. And look at this toner right here. Woo. Woo-wee. Okay. And there we go. 10 of them. And I think this is perfect. It's perfect. This is literally perfect. I think this is great. And I would like to make a fundraiser for this. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to have to pay up to actually buy these. And I know there's going to be a couple varieties. There's going to be a 100 bar variety. There's going to be a 10 bar variety, which is this one right here. And there's also going to be a new variety, which is currently in the making, apparently, for the flat bars. So that's interesting as well. I'm not sure what those are going to look like, how many of those are going to hold, but that's interesting to note as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run a fundraiser here. I'm going to have a single listing here on the silverbarstacker.com website, and right now, I don't even know if I have access to these. So right now, this is not going to be a fundraiser where you're going to be guaranteed to get anything here, but on the off chance, because I do approve of these, I do quite like these, and I am going to see if I can get some more for myself for the other sizes as well. I definitely want to grab myself a couple of the 100 packs and definitely more of these as well, because there's different varieties of the bars that are exactly the size that these would work for. The Anaheim Metal Company bars, the Oval logo bars, all of these bars, San Diego Coin Exchange bars, all of these bars would work on here because they're all the same size, right? So that's very exciting for me, and I'm going to hold a fundraiser here. And for the fundraiser, you know, in the event that I can use the money, that we do raise any money, I can use those funds to then buy as many of these freaking tubes as humanly possible, and then I will have hopefully ample supply on my website for the individuals who are interested. And for those individuals who help right now to fundraise for this, you guys are going to get first, you guys and gals are going to get first dibs, as well as a discount for the future listing that we have for these particular tubes. So here's what the fundraiser is going to look like, folks. All right, and there's no pressure for you to join in, but there is incentive for you to join in. Okay, and I'm going to give you multiple pieces of incentive, and the first piece of incentive is going to look like this right here. Okay, if you donate $5, for every $5 that you donate, I'm going to send you a 1 gram silver bar here, an SPS Slim Stacker, 999 fine silver, 1 gram, via stamp and envelope mail. Okay, so if you're somebody who just donates $5 for that first tier to help raise funds to purchase some more of these empty USVI tubes that have been custom made via laser 3D printing, well, I'm gonna ship out to you this 1 gram silver bar. All you need to do is donate $5 towards the cause. Okay, and I will right now, no questions asked, just stamp an envelope, ship this thing out to you. Okay, you just enter your shipping address in there when placing that order, and I'll ship this thing out to you via stamp and envelope. No tracking, because you know, if I ship it out to you via tracking, it's going to cost me $4, $5, and literally I'm going to lose money sending you a gram of silver. So this way, you know, you're donating something, I can at least have some money left over to use to purchase, you know, some of these empty tubes. I don't want to actually lose money trying to promote these things. I want to actually have some money left over so that I can actually buy some of these empty tubes with whatever money is left over. So $5 you donate, for every $5 you donate, you get a gram of silver. You get an SPS Slim Stacker. Okay, for every $50 you donate, I'm gonna just give you a whole freaking chunky stacker. I'm gonna give you a 1 ounce 1981 USVI chunky stacker for every $50 you donate. So, and you're more than welcome to donate $50 5 times if you want to get 5 chunky stackers, or heck, donate $50 10 times the more the merrier. You know, the more money that's left over, the more money I have to purchase some of these empty tubes. Okay, so go ahead and either donate 50 bucks, donate $5, do it one time, do it 10 times, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, it would be super appreciated. And then the incentive here that is further than that, not only are you getting these things at a great price. I mean, this for $5 is already less than we sell it for. I mean, I think we sell this for $6 if I'm not mistaken, or maybe we sell it for $5. Regardless, it's not much more expensive than what we normally sell it for, right? Plus, I'm going to be shipping it out to you for free. And this thing is also around $50, what we normally charge for it, around there. So, in that sense, you're actually getting something of perfect value right now. But the incentive here for opting into this fundraiser is that I'm also going to throw in a coupon for every unit that you purchase. For every $5 that you donate, you get not just a gram of silver, but you get a single-use coupon for 5% off of any of these empty tubes products that we have once we do have them on the website, if we have them on the website. So I will have coupon codes lined up for every single person who opts into this fundraiser right now. If you donate $5 once, I'll give you a coupon code. Once we have these on the website, these empty tubes, I will give you a coupon code for 5% off of one of these, or one of the 100 pack tubes if we have one of those on the website. 5% off. If you buy 5 grams of silver, meaning if you donate $5 5 times, guess what? You get 5 single-use coupons for 5% off of one of these products. Now, what happens, SBS, if I opt into this $50 donation here and I want to just get like 10 of these USVI Ingot Company stackers? Well, you're not just going to get 5% off. In this case, you spend $50, you get one of these USVI Ingot Company stackers, and guess what? I'm going to give you 50% off, a single-use 50% off coupon. So you'll get 50% off of the price that we charge for this tube. Okay? So you're basically going to be getting it at our cost, because it's not like I'm going to be marking it up much more than 100%, right? I'm going to cover my shipping costs, have a modest markup on top of that. Basically, I'm going to give that to you at my cost, right? So for you people who are really going ham and helping really fundraise a lot of money to hopefully get some of these made for us, well, you're really going to be contributing a lot, and you're going to be reaping the rewards of a steep discount on as many of these units, right? So think about how many potential, 10 packs or 100 pack tubes that you want to buy, and accordingly, if you want to get 50% off on every single unit, think about how many of those you want to buy. You might want to buy, like, if you want to buy 10 of these tubes and get 50% off on each of them, you might want to buy 10 USVI Ingot Company stackers, just in case, that I can get you 10 single-use coupons for these, right? If you want to just, get 5% off of one because you just want to test it off and you want a slight discount, just donate $5 now. I'll send you this via stamp and envelope. This one will come to you via tracking. This one I'll send to you via stamp and envelope if you donate $5. And then you get 5% off on one of the tubes. Or maybe you get 5% off on one of those 100-pack tubes if you want one of those big ones, right? Those will probably be a little bit more expensive, so 5% off coupon will save you a little bit more money on one of those, right? So anyways, that's my fundraising idea. It was just something, a spur of the moment right before I decided to record this video. I was like, you know what? He doesn't have a store. His father wants to really encourage him to sell some of these tubes. I personally tested out the tubes just now. No bias. I've never tried them. Right here, totally honest review here. I love them. I want some for myself, and since there's something that I like for myself, I feel that it's something that I can recommend to anybody else who's into these, because there's not really too much of incentive for me here. I'm just really trying to get these in the hands of other individuals here. So if any people out there are interested in raising some money for the cause here, please feel free to support by either purchasing a gram of silver or a USVI Ingot Company stacker for a very reasonable price, and we'll use whatever money is left over to purchase as many of these as we can. And once they're on the site, like I said, you'll get yourselves your discount. So we'll run this fundraiser here for maybe about a week or so, And as soon as I feel like taking it down, I'll take it down. Once we have raised ample money, or once we realize that, hey, there's not much interest in this, then we'll take it down. And I think everybody who plans to participate is very much appreciated. I hope you did enjoy this very cool, unique product unboxing and feature. I'm really happy with it. I like the color. I like how it's stamped on the top so I know what's in it. And I love how it is very nice and snug. So hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and thank you so much again to our viewer who has gifted this to us. Have a good one. Oh, and if you haven't had a chance to yet, be sure to check out our social media landing page at solo.to/silverbarstacker. There you can find our direct website link, which is silverbarstacker.com, as well as our links to our other social media channels, such as this very YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our TikTok page, our Twitter page, and we also have the link to our Whatnot page, which is where we actually run our live auctions and actually also have all of these same SBS drops that we hold. We run those same drops on our Whatnot store, and we also have live auctions happening literally all the time. So the way that you can be notified about those auctions is to be following us there on whatnot.com/user/silverbarstacker. And we hope to see you there, folks. Thank you, and have a great day.